What's up, y'all? How are we doing today? Thanks for joining us on a late night live stream. We live at 10:05. We live at
11:05.
Oh man, thanks for joining us, you guys. We'll start off this way. Star Wars Nerd, I know you just got off a live stream doing a test, but how you been, man?
I've been all right, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything new pickup wise in the last few days, or
not? Well, I got a dummy battery for my camera, so that way it won't die during these streams. But come to find out, my camera is one of them special kind of cameras that won't work with the battery door open, and there's this little secret slot underneath the or like on the battery door.
Yeah.
And so I can't take the wire out of this battery. So I got to get one of them wireless ones.
Bummer. But at least you know now, right? Like, at least you're ahead of the game now. So, dang. Yeah, man. That's cool, dude. Nothing going on with my world.
Nope,
trying to sell a few cards. So.
Yeah, trying to save up some money because now you want to make the announcement, or should I?
Well, I'll start off with the bad news. How's that? So the bad news is Star Wars Nerd and I have decided that we are no longer going to go to Planet Comicon in Kansas City. There are a few reasons for it. As we started getting these guest lists, the Katie would be sweet to meet, but other than that, the guest list over the last couple of weeks has been pretty, in our opinion, abysmal. And we were kind of getting scared regarding, like, okay, are we really going to be do we really want to spend our money here at a place that we don't know what we're going to get? Do we want to keep going on further with what we were doing? So we ended up talking about it, and Star Wars Nerd and I have made a decision. Mr. Star Wars Nerd, I'll let you take it from here.
Yeah. this man right here actually called me while we were trying to book hotel rooms for ICCC, and he was like, "So I was thinking maybe we should just cancel Planet Comicon," and I was like, "Bro, you have no idea how much of a weight is being lifted like off of my chest right now. Like I was stressing having to save up for that, and then I just got like a couple other things planned that were kind of like right after that. But now we're just going to ICCC because one, it's a Star Wars convention. I mean,
Yep.
come on.
Yep.
There's going to be amazing content creators there. There's going to be great Star Wars creators there, people that we can interview, people that we can make videos with.
Yep.
Definitely cards to buy.
Yep. Absolutely. And like you said, it's an all Star Wars con. So we are gonna get Star Wars like crazy. And that's kind of, I mean, that's our first love, right? Like we tell you guys all the time, like that's why we're doing our channels. That's why what we do is because Star Wars is our first love. And so we ended up booking our hotel for ICCC. It's going to be me, Star Wars Nerd, and my artist Halfwit is going to be there as well. So really looking forward to it. Star Wars Sith says, let's see if we can show this here.
That's you.
Nope, wrong one. It popped up with another one. Where'd it go? Where did his comment go? There we go. ICCC, you say? He says, yes, sir. Pop the Bounty Collector. Let's go. Yes, sir. So it is going to be, I mean, we're going to do, I know Star Wars Sith and Pop are going to have the room sales going on, but I guarantee you Star Wars Nerd and I are probably going to be doing some late night live streams. We might even do a mobile live stream, maybe where we kind of give you a little sneak peek into the Star Wars Sith Pop the Bounty Collector room sales. You know, kind of the little quick sneak peek, kind of rummage through and then sneak on out. Get you guys interested. And yeah, dude, I am beyond stoked for ICCC, truly. So our plan, this man is going to fly wrong way. Sorry, I keep going the wrong way. This man over here is going to fly up here, and we're going to drive her down, man. So it's going to be sick. Yep, Pop says sneaky live at ICCC. Absolutely. Yep. You better be ready, guys, because we're going to just randomly pop on live streams, do some quick stuff. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be, like I said before, it's going to be lit. It's going to be fun. So, like I said, we got our hotel booked here. I'm just going to share this with you guys a little bit here. So it's off of ICCC's website. So this is the hotel here. If you haven't booked your hotel yet, go on and book your hotel. You don't pay until you actually get there. So book your hotel room, get yourself down there, man. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to being able to not just, I mean, there's so much going on, right? There's the Star Wars Con itself. There's all of the actors and voice actors and creator artists and stuff there. But we get to hang out with guys like Tony and Ricky and all these other guys that we've met, you know, via live stream. I think even sounds like Cantina Talk is even going to go down and join us. So we're going to have some guys down there, man. It's going to be fun. And I am looking forward to this. So what say you, Mr. Nerd?
I'm excited for ICCC. And it's hilarious because my job is a little bit irritated with me because this is now the third time that I've had to change my vacation request, because first I did it for MegaCon, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to MegaCon. Like that we planned the whole Planet City Comic-Con thing, so did that, made the request for that, and then we made the decision last night, like, yeah, we're not doing this. Like this is just not it. So then I canceled that, put in my request, And my boss came in this morning, and I walked up to her with a big old smile on my face, and she said, "What date is it for now?"
That's hilarious.
And I told her, and I was like, "It's subject to be like a day or so earlier too." So I was like, "I'll let you know." And she was like, "You're lucky it's that far in advance."
You should just take off probably 2 days before. You should fly down Wednesday, and then like Wednesday night or something, and then Thursday we'll drive down.
Yeah, because I think like the room sales and all that's Thursday, from what Mr. Tony was telling me.
Oh, is this our Thursday? Okay, so
I think so.
maybe if you fly in Wednesday,
Maybe
I don't know.
Tuesday or Wednesday, something like
Tuesday.
that.
Let's do Tuesday because it's an 11-hour drive. Yeah, probably Tuesday, and we'll drive down Wednesday, and we'll
I'm
probably
always
have
down for a road trip.
Yeah, we'll have to get down there Wednesday night sometime. Maybe just get a cheap hotel for a night or two before we can check in. So that's the other thing we're going to check out to see if we can maybe even sneak an extra room and an extra night or two at our hotel we're staying at. So if that's the plan, we'll talk about after, but it sounds worth it to be in the same hotel for those 2 nights. Then you don't have to move anything. So, but anyway, guys, ICCC.
My bad.
No, you're good, dude. Go ahead. What were you gonna
say? It finally let me update it to get it to have Thursday to Sunday.
Sweet. Let's do it.
So yeah,
let's do it. Let's make the call right now. Let's do it. Let's make like Nike and just do it.
Yeah, man. So I'll fly in like Wednesday, and then we can. Well, I don't know.
Can you get it Wednesday through Sunday?
Try to do it live.
This is the stuff we do for ICCC. See, we're telling you to book a hotel room, and we're still working on our reservations. So this is great. You get to see this live.
Let's see.
But guys, like I said, go get your hotel booked. Anyone on here that is looking for something. Tony has he told me, he's like, okay, Celebration, don't get me, he's like, Celebration is great. It's Celebration. But ICCC, in his opinion, is just as good because not only is it all Star Wars, but it's smaller, so you don't get near as big of a crowd. And like he said, right? Like he was talking about on one of his live streams, like him and Ricky were sitting at breakfast, and here's Wedge Antilles. Here's, Wicket. Here's all these guys just coming into the hotel, and they're like, what is going on? So.
What's going on here? I don't know. I keep messing this up every time I go on here.
See if I can do it on here.
Because it used to. Oh. Hold up. I was on the wrong tab.
Way to go. That's why we can't have nice things, sir.
All right. I'm wanting to say. Good God. Yeah, it let me update it from Wednesday to Sunday.
Sick. Let's do it. Let's lock it in. Then what we'll do is you'll fly down Saturday or Tuesday, and then we'll drive down Wednesday. We'll get there Wednesday night, and then we'll have Thursday. Maybe we can go over to Ricky and Tony's room, help them set up a little bit, kind of talk to them.
Heck yeah. I am all down for it.
And by the way, Star Wars Sith, I know you're in here. If you're still in here, my offer legitimately stands. I will be taking my expedition down. So it's an 8-seater. It's a nice one. It's a newer one. It's nice. Don't worry. But if you're flying in Thursday, since we'll be down there Wednesday night, if you're going to fly in Thursday morning, let me know. DM me. We will gladly pick you up from the airport if you want. So that's not a big deal at all. So just let me know.
Oh man. So we got Daisy in the building. Hello there. Come, my little friend. Don't be afraid.
I'm also planning on, I don't know about you, Mr. Star Wars nerd, but when we get down there, I do want to find like a Walmart or something, because I would like to just kind of keep our own food in our room as much as we can to kind of cut down costs. I'm sure there'll be a night or two where we might splurge a little bit and go.
Well, remember, bud, we get free appetizers every night.
True.
So the food's covered.
And the free breakfast. Lunch is the only thing we got to worry about.
Yeah, who needs a lunch?
Yeah. I usually don't eat lunch during the day anyway. Usually I'm more of a snacker. Like I'll eat a few granola bars and some string cheese or something, you know.
Star Wars nerd has fallen. Galactic can. Oh,
I'm sorry, dude. I did not. You go for it.
I'm all the way up at the top.
I see that now. I was wondering. I was like, where is he at?
We got Galactic Cantina in the building.
Hello, Galactic Cantina. Good to see you guys.
Yeah. After that,
we can hear audio.
Why is it like having auto comments of us? Like, what is this? What's this about?
When I didn't realize when I messaged, because we're both on the live stream in StreamYard, when I message for one, it messages for the other. So the other comment that's way down at the bottom of just me where it says, heck yeah, man. I actually, on my phone right now, I'm looking down at it. I got my live stream pulled up and I'm commenting on the comments down there. Otherwise, it comments for the both of us.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, I didn't realize that. Yeah, thanks for trying to help us out, bud. That was ridiculous. Pop, what's going on? Not much, bud. I'm gonna have to go back and watch your live replay of the cards you pulled.
Heck yeah.
Late night live. Always with this man, because we got to work around his schedule for it. It's 9:05 for Daisy right now.
She's an hour behind.
She's 2 hours behind me.
Oh yeah, she's 2 hours behind you. Yep, absolutely.
Good God.
Between hurting yourself and getting ill, I mean, did we expect anything less, Daisy? Did we expect anything less?
I wasn't expecting her to get freaking sick.
We do hope you feel better, Daisy.
So, ICCC aside, there is something we do have to discuss. Well, I do have to go back and listen to the last two chapters because I didn't realize that it just blew freaking by. Darth Bane.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dude.
Get some.
Oh, I'm at a loss for words with this book, if I'm going to be honest with you. Like, it genuinely, it blew my mind. Like, you always hear this, like, just everything about, like, oh, Darth Bane did this, Darth Bane did that, but I've never actually gone and read it. Or listened to it, whatever you want to say. I've always just, gone off of lore videos or Wikipedia or just my general knowledge of Darth Bane and, the Old Republic Sith. And anybody who knows me is I've tried forever to get into the Old Republic.
Yeah.
But just nothing's really helped. Even playing Knights of the Old Republic didn't really help. Like, I'm still trying to get through that game, and I kind of get bored of it pretty easily, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
But this book, these old Sith are just a different breed.
Yes, sir, they are.
Well, like I said, I'm just at a loss of words.
Yeah.
Like the way they use the force, their force powers, just their power in general is it's well beyond anything we've seen in the prequels, the originals, the Mandoverse, the Disneyverse. Freaking, it's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah. And as the more like I said, I finished book 3, the final chapter of the Bane trilogy, and as I'm thinking about this, like, don't get me wrong, Palps was great for the 6 episodes and was a great like bad guy. But in my opinion, I think if Bane and Palps went head to head, Bane would wipe the floor with Palps.
Oh, dude,
I'm sorry, he would.
Bane's just gonna do what he did in what apparently is in the third book as well. But I remember, like I said, I got to go back, but I remember um freaking listening to it and just hearing Bane like tapped into the force and bodies around him started like their skin started sinking in and then their bones just disappeared and then it was just as if they didn't exist.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, can we get that on in live action?
Right? Yeah.
Like he would just use that against Palpatine. Like force lightning. What? Who
Yeah.
needs that?
Yeah. Well, he's got force lightning himself.
Yeah, but who needs it?
Right. That's what I'm saying though. Like he's just like in every way, like I feel like he outmatches Palpatine in his sure, Palpatine's got the political thing down, obviously, but
Yeah.
who needs that when you're going head to head against a Sith Lord who stands over 2 meters tall, right? He's a massive person, like, and the power like you said he has, where like the enemies are closing in, and all he does is uses the force, and it literally like their skin stretches, their eyes sink in, they go gray, their muscles atrophy, their bones disappear, and then poof, they're just gone into dust. And it's like, what did I just read? Right? Like,
Yeah, dude, it's kind of insane, and like the way he just like feeds off the dark side, and I mean, it like just about every dark side user we've seen does this, but you know, like Darth Maul got cut in half, used his anger in the dark side to actually. Tony says he gets to ICCC Thursday. We're gonna be
sweet.
there Wednesday.
Yeah, Sith, message me. We're gonna get there Wednesday night, me, Nerd, and my artist. So message me if you want to be picked up from the airport. We'll pick you up Thursday, bring you back. And you don't have to pay for an Uber. Continue.
Uber.
Uber. No Uber.
Oh man. Oh, I kind of forgot what I was saying because I got distracted by Tony's comment.
It's all good. Like
tell
him what you were telling me earlier too about how I undersold that one part in the book.
Oh, freaking. So it's not exactly the way you described it. Like it didn't say anything about like decapitating anybody or anything, but just the way like when the kids pick up, spoiler alert, obviously spoiler alerts for the Bane book, The Path of Destruction.
And in my defense, when I was explaining this, I think I had listened to like 8 chapters that day, and the amount of like information I was trying to intake with how crazy this book was, I apologize. I wasn't trying to mislead you, but it's still, though I still did, even when I talked about decapitating, I still undersold how brutal it was. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. But spoiler for anybody in case you care about that. The book did come out in 2006, so get with the program, people. Even though I just read it for the first time, but just the way like it's the family, they go and it's after Bane gets out of a sticky situation. We'll say that.
Yep.
And the kid finds the lightsaber.
Yep.
We've talked about this multiple times on here, so this one really isn't a spoiler, like, at all. But
if it is, like I said, it's been out since 2006. Get with the program.
but the family's walking, and the kids go, "Oh, what's this? Look! Oh, I know what this is. Dad, look! Hold up! Why has it got this weird circle at the end of the hilt?" And the dad's like, "Yo, I know what that is. Get rid of it right now." And the way that the audiobook is narrated, there's a slight difference between the narrator's voice and Bane's voice. Bane's got a little bit more of like a British accent going on with it.
Yeah.
So I picked up on the fact that it switched that tone into Bane's voice, and he goes, "Too late." And the saber jumps to life, ignites, killing the boy. He uses the force, basically flinging it around, kills the other kid.
So good.
Walks up to the dad. The dad's like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing this? We've done nothing to you." And he's like holding his youngest child, and with such precision, Bane kills the youngest child without killing the dad.
It's crazy.
Excuse me. And the last thing the dad says is, "We've done nothing. Like, have mercy, please." And Bane's motto is, "Those who ask for mercy don't deserve it."
Yep.
So he just finishes off the bloodline, to be honest with you. And the book is just brutal. Like, he shows up to the final battle, and there's a Sith. I think it's a Sith, one of the Sith lords, or maybe it's just a Sith acolyte. But he's like pretty much pinned up against rocks, like badly beaten. Friggin' he looks at Bane, like, ask him for help, and what does Bane do? He just crushes his skull.
Yep.
Like,
just gone.
And like I said, the last video we actually did, just all the hints of Bane leading up to learning about, like, hey, maybe the Sith doesn't need to be an army. We definitely need to just be two.
Yeah.
One to harness the power and one to crave it.
Right.
And it's, those who don't know, Revan's like my second favorite Sith Lord. And he learned, spoiler, he learns from Revan. And it's dope because I'm learning more about Revan, because I've actually got the book, and I'm doing more deep dives on all these old Sith lords like Revan, Malik, Malgus, friggin' just everything about it. Like, I don't know, man. This book definitely kickstarted me into learning about the old Sith, the old Republic, everything.
Yeah. Yeah, and it makes you, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, it's just so cool. Like, especially, like, I can't say much because you're only in the first book, but like through the second and third, there's even more that's just like, wow, this is nuts, like, I love it. I love every single inch of those books. It's so good. And like you said, like, he gets to a point where it's not just like, hey, maybe the Brotherhood. No, he's like, the Brotherhood needs to die. The Brotherhood needs to be destroyed. This Brotherhood is making us weak every time because it's a bunch of lesser apprentices ganging up and killing the most advanced, the most powerful Sith Lord. Of course he's going to lose when all of them gang up. And because of that, eventually they just grow weaker and weaker because they're eliminating all the most powerful ones, but the weaker ones are surviving. And so
it's like, I love... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. Nope, after you.
I love the little nods and stuff. Like, it's not even a little nod. They straight up say, like, because they ask, like, hold up, what's going on? Why? Because there's been the blockade, and it's the final battle. So there's the Sith blockade on one of the planets.
Yep.
The Jedi are down on the planet. It's been a standstill for I forget how long. Let's go ahead and say it's been a standstill for like going on like 3 months or something like that. Nobody's moved. Nobody's done anything. Bane just comes in, he basically gets rid of uh the I believe he got rid of the Saber Master. That's why I say I gotta kind of go back and listen because I the last few chapters just kind of blew by.
In that
Like,
part when he commands the blockade to do what they need to do, and then like the Sith Brotherhood is about to win, and because he moved the blockade, they lose, and the leader of the Brotherhood comes back, and he's just all pissed, and basically Bane's like, "What are you gonna do about it? Here's what my plan is. Like, here's what we're
Yeah.
gonna do."
But I love how one of the Jedi, I think it was General Hoth.
Yeah.
Somebody asked him, they were like, "What's going on? Like, what?" They were about to overrun us, and he just goes, "They're falling apart from the inside, like they always do."
Yeah.
And
Yep.
all it took was Bane to be like, "You know what? I'm tired of the contradictory. I'm tired of their bull honky that they're doing.
Yep. Yep.
Somebody's got to
And
take over."
and not only to take over and make the rule of two, but he wanted it so that way everybody would think the Sith are dead,
Yeah, that too.
that they no longer exist.
And what's crazy is even in like the final moments, like when they're all like all the Sith are gathering up so they can do the thought bomb.
Yeah.
Everybody is like wait, I thought we were because forgot the leader was like giving like a speech or something.
Yeah.
And I just remember hearing a bunch of like it was just like it said like a bunch of people were just asking like, hold up, I thought we were all equal in this. What's going on? Why you're making it out to where we're gonna take the heat for this while you guys escape while we do the thought bomb? I'm pretty sure I could be messing it up. Like I said, I gotta
Yeah, they were also
go.
really concerned about like them dying too. And
Yeah,
the leader's thought was like, well, hey, if we join our power together, we could probably protect ourselves from this as it explodes, you know? And so, dude, that whole scene, right? Like you have Hoth and those other 99 guys that come down and they meet him and they talk for like 2 minutes, and then he claps his hands together and the thought bomb boom happens, and immediately everyone within is just disintegrated. And then like it's cool because right before that happens and Hoth and them come down, you have Biffany, right, who's just been this main character, main player in most of the book. She's like holding hands with them, and she's in a trance almost because of the Brotherhood. And all of a sudden she like breaks out of it. She's like, what is going on? Like, I can't be doing this. And she like breaks free of like everybody's grasp and starts running. And then, I mean, just as fast as she can, she's running towards daylight out of the cave that they're in. Well, then he does the clap, and she's still in there, and she's running. Well, like everything starts disintegrating, and she's trying to squeeze through this one part, and she kind of gets a little stuck, and she's moving, and she hears something, and she hears like things just like caving, like the whole cave is just coming down, and all of a sudden, like it's like a wind that like okay. In Lord of the Rings, do you remember where Aragorn in the third and Return of the King, they go to the Mountain of the Dead, and like he's in the crack where he needs to enter in for the Mountain of the Dead, and that wind comes out and kind of like so it's kind of like that where it hits her, but as it hits her, it like describes her skin and everything disintegrating, and she realizes in that moment what's happening, and then all of a sudden she just gone, dead. And I'm like, whoa, like this is insane. So, and then Bane's, way off in the distance and gets a little bit like of like a after effect of it, but he's like, like it's so good, guys. It's so good.
Oh man. Yeah, if you guys haven't read the Bane book, you guys need to. It 12 out of 10, better than Plagueis. Anybody who says Plagueis is the best Star Wars novel, get out.
Galactic Cantina says, when listening to books, I imagine it in the Clone Wars animated style in my head, or sometimes live action if the characters are familiar from before. Yeah. Yeah, I do the same thing with the Clone Wars animation. Like, I would love to see Bane in the Clone Wars animation. Like,
Well, we did get Bane in Clone
I
Wars.
mean, like the story of Bane, like the trilogy of the Bane novels in an animation, you know?
There's actually a YouTube channel. I think it's called Skywalker Stories or something like that.
Okay.
They actually like 2 days ago did a. They do all these Star Wars stories in the animation of Clone Wars,
Ooh.
and like they've done like Anakin Skywalker talks to Balin Skoll on Peridia and stuff like that. But they did Palpatine talks to Darth Bane.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
it's so good, dude. Like I want to do a reaction video to it.
Yeah. And all I'm gonna say, because you tell our audience this too, and I tell myself, is when it comes to Bane and Palps, it makes sense because of essence transfer. And that's all I'll say.
Yeah, I need to read the. I'm a little strapped for cash at the moment, so I had to get kind of cancel my Audible subscription for a couple weeks. But
Yeah.
once I get caught up and potentially getting my first Hot Toys or slash Sideshow figure, I might be getting it back. So,
There you go. Heck yeah. Don't forget to save that money.
oh yeah, I'm saving up. Trust me.
So, but yeah, I'm super, super excited for ICCC, guys. It's going to be great. Thank you for all 6 of you that are in here
Yeah,
at,
shout out to
well,
all y'all.
10:40 at night my time, 11:40 nerds time. Star Wars Sith. Oh,
Oop.
sorry.
Yep.
Ah, sorry. Hot toys. My bad, nerd. We need to stop doing that. That's my fault.
Oh, dude. Yes, yes, yes. I wish they would have kept Hayden's "I Hate You" instead of trying to use Matt Lanter. Because as much as I love Matt Lanter, just Hayden's "I Hate You" is too
Yeah.
iconic.
I love that.
But
So good.
there
So
anything else you want to talk about before we get into where's it at here? Hold on. Hold on. I'm
just
blind.
again, I'm going to reiterate this because Tony has reiterated it to us. We have listened. We have heard the bell. We have do the same thing, guys. Go to ICCC. Book your hotel room. Now, like I said, you don't pay until you get there. So there's still rooms available. Go book a hotel room. Let's do this, guys.
Yep. That's pretty much all I've got to say about it.
Any suggestions? First profit?
What?
I don't understand that one. Could you elaborate, Mr. Eddie? What? Imagine do. Oh, go ahead. Imagine Duel of the Fates remake by the same animator, dude.
That would be so sick.
That would be good. Oh, we got 7 in here now. This is great. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate it. Said so many people booked. It's gonna be nuts. Yeah, dude. It's gonna be great.
Dude,
I
what's
love it.
crazy, Tony, is I went to go update my reservation to do Thursday through Sunday, and when I went to go do it, it told me that there was no rooms available. And now earlier, literally right before we did the stream, it allowed me to update it and they had rooms available. So
And then
yeah,
on stream,
y'all need to act fast because it's ridiculous.
it is. Yep. Thankfully, on stream tonight, we were able to get our room Wednesday night through Saturday night into Sunday or whatever. So
Yeah, because literally like 4 hours ago, I could not. It told me that there was no rooms available, and I was literally able to just now do it.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's what I was saying, Star Wars Sith. I don't know if you were on here earlier before I told you about us picking up from the airport, but we're going to be there Wednesday night at the hotel. So we're going to be right there. So just let me know. DM me. Totally cool. What form should I learn? You mean like lightsaber form?
If you're talking lightsaber form, I go with form 5 just because powerful strikes.
Yeah, very powerful strikes. There you go.
Ooh, Sam Witwer narrates it? Okay.
That's cool.
Heck yes.
So, and I always say, go with form 3 because it's Obi-Wan's form, and that's what he used to beat Anakin. You know. I knew Star Wars nerd would be.
You know what? Get out.
Wednesday at the host hotel. Yeah. It allowed us to do Wednesday because for us, like I said, like for you, you're flying there, it's a couple hour, like a 2 or 3 hour flight probably. But for us, it's an 11-hour drive. So it's either like trying to think the logistics of that, right? Because we want to be there Thursday night, especially with you and Ricky, to be able to maybe help set up with you guys, talk with you guys for a little while. But if we do that when we leave Thursday, we won't get there unless we left at like 4 a.m. or something, which we could do that.
Yeah, because check-in's at 4.
Is it really?
Yeah, check-in's at 4 in the afternoon.
So maybe we'll do that. We'll talk after the stream here real quick, and we'll narrow down for sure when we're going to get there. So less than a 2-hour flight. Yeah, but we all don't have that Tony money.
No talking
while we selling. Are you going to start selling Thursday night?
Yeah, I think that's when I'm not selling anything. I'm gonna be buying.
Same.
That's a lie. I'm gonna be selling some stuff.
Yeah, I might bring my cards. I don't really think anybody's gonna really buy them, but hey, why not?
Hey, you never know, bro.
Yeah.
There's a couple cards that I'm gonna go through, and because I've got a lot, and I kind of need to whittle them down. And
he says, yeah, they say that, but I got my room at like 1 since I was ready. Yeah, so maybe we will stick with Wednesday, man, and then do everything Thursday night, Friday. Flight round trip is under 300. Huh. I might have to look at that if I can get a super cheap and then compare it to the gas prices. And right now is probably about that window. They usually say about 6 months for flights, I think, as far as when you want to book your flights.
Cracking my knuckles right into the fucking microphone.
Dang, he ain't messing around. As soon as he gets to the room, he's going to message the Facebook group that he's got and be like, yo, I'm ready to go, bros.
Oh, dude, there's a fucking Facebook group? Oh, okay. I don't use Facebook like that. I get on Facebook to share memes.
Either way, we'll still help you set up there. And 2 free luggages each way. Yeah, the only thing about that, though, is then you have to pay for Uber, right? Or, rent a car. That's the only thing. Yeah. I guess, though, we don't really have a reason to leave the facility because there's a restaurant there.
Yeah, I might want to. My first time in Nashville, might want to go out, see the town.
True story. Good. Says I don't use Facebook at all, just for celebration and ICCC. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm usually not on Facebook. Like I look at other people's stories. I can't tell you the last time I used Facebook. Just need Uber to hotel. That's it. Yeah. We're going to do some research. Either way, you should still book your hotel, guys. Food is there. More food walking distance next to the hotel, too. Yeah, true.
Oh, if it's walking distance, then hell yeah.
Let's look at some plane tickets after we're done here, Mr. Nerd. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go with the silver. No.
Go with black.
Yeah, if you're going with silver, go with just the Either the
Any
SE
three.
or the regular one,
Yeah.
but if you're going with the Fallen Knight, get that. And I just smudged the ever living shit out of my glasses. So
Yeah, if you're going with the Fallen Knight because it's so unique, go unique. Right? Get the black one with the gold on it and the crystal in there. Like, go unique. Don't stop at just the hilt style. Yeah, Galactic Cantina down there. I got the Black Fallen Knight and Prophy. Yeah,
yeah, dude, that thing is so sick.
that is. I love it.
But
So yeah, guys, book your hotels right now. Star Wars Nerd and I obviously already did. We're going to talk logistics of getting down there and stuff. So, but as I know, Star Wars Sith is going to probably have live videos. I know Ricky's going to have live videos. Watch out for Star Wars Nerd and I. We're probably going to do a lot of nerd gazing live streams, letting you know as guests are announced and different things. So, be on the lookout, guys. Be on the lookout. As always, Nerd, do you have anything else?
no.
No?
I'm just waiting for the infomercial, like always.
Here we go for 4 easy payments in $19.99. No, as always, guys, don't forget to go to Rebel Scum Apparel. Use our codes either SWN00 or use code Star Wars Gazer. Get yourself 15% off your entire order. As I always say, sign up for the rewards. Every time you order, you earn reward points. Those points act as dollars towards your next purchase. So if you save up enough points and you use the 15% off code, you're close to a free t-shirt or at a free t-shirt. I'm personally, my own rewards, I am within like $2 of having a free t-shirt. So everyone, like I said, go on there, sign up for the rewards, use our code. They have a really sweet deal going on right now. Buy 3, get 1. So you buy 3 shirts or 3 hoodies, you get a hat or a shirt for free. So go on there. They have some sick stuff. They got some new stuff releasing. Nerd, you posted that one today about Padme, and oh, dude, they released some sick stuff. So, guys, get on there, rebelscumandapparel.com. Go on there, take a look, and sign up for rewards. I think that's it.
Yes, sir. Pretty much.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. All 7 of you that ended up showing up, 6 of you now. Really appreciate it. Star Wars Sith, Ricky, Galactic Cantina, Daisy for a little bit. All you guys, thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys' support. As always, we love you guys, and may the Force be with you.
Always.